Hey there, Board Game Maniacs. Maniac Rob to play more of Star Wars Imperial Assault by Fantasy Flight Games Return to Hoth. Where we left off in the last episode is the heroes were fighting the three Stormtroopers groups that were attacking us and trying to whittle us down and wound or kill one or more of our heroes. All of our heroes are hurting right now, so hopefully in this episode you're going to see us surpass the Stormtroopers and all the other Imperials that will confront us so that we can continue on. So let's go to the game action and start off right where we left off in the last episode. Move 2 to reposition 4. So it's going to be 1, 2, can't do that, so 1, 2. So yeah, we'll do that. So look at that, I just moved him here. And now the next Stormtrooper is going to move forward to attack. So that's going to be 1, 2. Right there. Another blast going to Diala's face. She might have to use her, oh, she can't anymore because of the foresight. That's a special ability. I think you did it twice already. I might have made a mistake, but anyhow. So Diala gets the white defense. Stormtroopers again gets the green and the blue. Dice box. Come on, Diala. X-Men symbol. No. Avoids the surge, but this is trouble because that's 1, 2, 3 hits on Diala. Oh boy, I think Diala is going to become wounded here if I'm not mistaken, because she's at 11, 12, 13, 14 on her, and she has 12 plus 3 is 15. Oh boy. Because she is heroic. So she's 1 away from becoming wounded, and that is not a good thing. But now the next thing for the Stormtrooper to do now is again move to the reposition 4. So can't go here, can't pass through there. So the only thing really is that's 1, 2. That's all that the Stormtrooper can do, but it can't really do that to reposition. So it's going to have to go to move 6 to reposition 4. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that'll reposition 4. No, we have to go here. So yeah, that Stormtrooper's done, and we're on to the last Stormtrooper. This is trouble for Diala because Diala is going to be in a world of hurt, but she is not the least wounded. So the other Stormtrooper should go past, attack someone else. So it's again move 4 to attack the healthiest rebel. So move 4 to attack the healthiest rebel. It's this Stormtrooper here. So that's going to be 1, 2, and the healthiest rebel is Biv. So Biv, so he's going to attack this way with the blaster shot. So yeah, Biv at least gets the black defense dice, which is better than the white. And again, Stormtrooper. Blue and green. Yes, that's right. So let's go to the dice box. Come on, Biv, you got to defend. Oh, I got 1 defense. So that's 2 hits going into Biv. So Biv now is at 10, 11, 12, 13. So, but he is at 16. So he is getting close to being wounded too as well. This is not good at all. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So that Stormtrooper then, next thing is going to be move 2 to reposition 4. So if he goes 1, 2, can't reposition that way. So he's going to have to move 6 to reposition 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't do that. So he's going to have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's all where the Stormtrooper can go. And that ends the activation for the Stormtrooper. Now it's Biv and Davith's turn, but let's go back so that we can see where the Stormtrooper had moved right here. Okay, so we really need to start healing Davith and Biv up. Well, Davith is, well, he's pretty close to being dead, or wounded, I should say, and so is Biv. So I'm thinking Davith's first activation is going to be a rest, which will remove 4. So I'll do that. So Davith is now at 5, 6, 7, 8 wounds. It's his first activation. His second activation. That probe droid's fresh as can be. Actually, so are the 3 Stormtroopers. I'm thinking he's going to attack the Stormtrooper just to get rid of him, or hopefully get rid of him. And he's going to use his heirloom dagger, and he gets a green. And he also gets a yellow. Stormtrooper gets a black. So you can see there. Oh, come on, something good. So that's 1, 2 hits and a surge, but that blocks 1. And Davith's heirloom is a 1, so that's going to be still 2 hits onto that Stormtrooper, which has 3 health. So at least, you know, knocking him down, which ain't too bad, because I can take that. So on this guy, 2 hits. So that's the first thing Davith did. Oh no, that's the second thing, because the first thing he did was heal. And that ends Davith's activation. And then it's going to be Biv's turn, because the Empire has already went. Let's go to the app view so that we can go to Davith and go, and Davith's activation. But he has another activation, but first we got to do Biv. Now Bivy is, he could just turn around and finish that 1 Stormtrooper off, or he could go here and try to do the Imperial droid, the probe droid. But I think we got to get rid of the Stormtrooper, so Biv is going to attack. Actually no, he's got to heal first. So his endurance is 4, he's got no strain, so therefore he is going to heal 4, which will bring him down to 9. He's got 9 left. So that's not too bad. That was his first activation. Second activation, he's just gonna, hey, you're behind me, you're trying to shoot me, I'm gonna shoot you right in the face, buddy. That's it, I'm shooting you right in the face. So let's go to the dice box. Now, Biv has red, and he also has a blue and the black for the Stormtroopers. Block 2, and he got 2 and nothing else. That Stormtrooper is still alive. Biv, you're just injured, so you're kind of bad with the shots. App view time, and let's end Biv's activation. And now it's Davith's last turn. So Davith, as you can see, can just, you know, he can take up that Stormtrooper. Switch to a better shot here. So you can see Davith there. And if we go back to this view, we can see the Stormtrooper. So Davith is going to attack. Now, Davith is at 5, 6, 7, 8 health. He's going to attack him first. So he's going to use his heirloom blade. And it's a yellow. And a green. And the Stormtroopers have a black defense. So let's see. It's going to happen. 1 block. Waiting like paint drying. And that's 1 hit with 3 surges. So what is, so 1. So therefore that's 2 hits, but he's got another surge to spend. Should he spend it on to healing more, or should he spend it on to pierce 1 and bleed? So if he spends it on pierce 1 and bleed, that is going to be an extra hit that goes through, because 1, no it's not. That'd be 2 hits, yes. And then he'd be bleeding, but then that's going to be 4 for the Stormtrooper, and only has 3 health. So in either case, that Stormtrooper is space dust. Pew! Like that, because Davith just killed it with the heirloom blade. You can't touch me. You done, man. So that's the first action for Davith. And the second action is obviously going to heal some more. So he's going to heal 5 or 4 because his endurance is 4. He's got no strain. So he's going down to 4 damage. So Davith went from almost dying to being close to be at full health, which is good. But that's not to say Diala's in like a heap of trouble too as well with strain and damage. So Diala might be getting wounded here. Hopefully not, but we'll see. So let's go back to the app view and go Davith, end activation. We're on round 12. Oh, and it's the hero's turn. So we got to try to get rid of these other 2 stormtroopers. I just don't know what we're going to do here. And I said Dial is the one that should be going up to get an extra weapon. She's the only one that didn't get any supply stuff. Diala is going to... So, first activation of Diala is going to heal. So she has 5 endurance to heal, but she has 4 strain, so she loses her 4 strain and 1 damage. That leaves her with 10, 11, 12, 13. So she's still close to dying because her health is 15, originally 12, but the heroic gives her extra 3, so that's 15. And she has 13, so she's got 2 more health left. I'm wondering if she should just stay where she is and heal again because she really, really needs it. Yeah, she's going to heal again because there's nothing else that she should try to do until she's feeling better. So now she's down to 5, 6, 7, 8 health. She's got 8 hits onto her. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good, but that ends her activation. She got double activation, so I'm not worried about it. So now it is going to be the Pro Droid. Gain Pierce 1. So this is the special ability for the Pro Droid. So the first thing is move 3 and attack Biv. And if we look at the app, well, let's go to the app view so you can see that. And then if we go to this view here, you can definitely see that the Pro Droid, let's go, maybe you can see better. There we go. Pro Droid, the Pro Droid can move his distance to attack Biv because it is specifically saying in brackets Biv. So move 3. So that's going to be 1, 2. That's all it needs to do. Or you could go here and try to attack with a range attack, but why not? Go up close and personal to attack Biv with its devastating attack of blue and 2 yellow. And Biv, though, gets the black defense dice, which may be a little better. So let's go to the dice box. Biv, you have to pull through with this because, you know, you're doing okay for health, but this will do a lot worse to you. So blocks 2, which is good. And that is it for just 2 hits. But now we look at the surge priority of the Pro Droid. First surge, recover 1 hit. The Pro Droid's fresh, so don't have any of that. So it's +1 for the second one. So Biv is going to be hit for 1 damage. And Pierce 1, so that's going to be 2 damage because the Pierce 1 means it goes through one of the defenses that Biv rolled of the 2. So Biv now is at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So he's got a max of 16 because of the heroic. So he's starting to be in a world of hurt too as well. So that is the first thing for the Pro Droid to have done. And now we are going to look at the second thing. Self-destruct. Pro Droid's fresh, so we avoid that. Move to reposition 3. So Pro Droid is going to move 2 to reposition 3. So if we go here, it's going to be 1. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. And there we go. That's all Pro Droid has to move. So that ends the Pro Droid's activation. So let's click on finish. And we're to the heroes. Now, Biv is a little angry. And I think Biv is going to have to try to take some revenge, but he needs to heal too as well. He may not be able to do any revenge yet. Still not looking. There's not a lot of forces on the board, because if you look at the board here, We got 2 Stormtroopers and a Pro Droid, and the heroes are kind of in a predicament that is not a good thing. So it's either Biv goes or Davith goes here. I think Davith's going to go. So Davith is going to move up for 1 because he's a good health. And he's going to try to kill right here, because if you see, let's just check line of sight here. So corner, yep. Corner, yeah, or even if we do it from here. Definitely can. So definitely got line of sight to attack this one right here. So that's what he's going to do. So Davith is going to use his, let's use his blade. Why not? Because Davith has been pretty successful with his heirloom blade. So he gets a green, and he gets a blue, and the Stormtroopers gets a black for defense. Let me see here. Yeah, that's going to be it. So let's go. And Stormtrooper blocks 1, which is the 1 block, but he got 1 strain, and with it's a pierce 1. Or not a pierce 1, but it's 1 hit. So therefore that Stormtrooper is at least going to take 1 damage, which is good because that is at least enough to do some kind of damage, I guess. So Stormtrooper first action is there. He's got 1 damage. And I think for the second action, Biv is just, not Biv, Davith is going to do the same thing again. So let's go back, exact same dice. And, oh, the Stormtrooper blocked 3. This is dangerous. So nothing, because the Surge would transition over to 1 hit. So yeah, that just wasted a second attack for nothing. Poor Davith, but what can you do? It's just the luck of the dice, I guess. So Davith ends his activation. And then it's on to the Stormtroopers, obviously. So Stormtroopers Bonus. Squad training, gain Pierce 1 for each other figure in this group. So they get a Pierce 1. And they're obviously going to attack Davith. So move 3 to attack, oh, Diala. So not Davith. It's going to be Diala that's going. Haha. So then Davith just dodged a bullet there. So 1, 2, 3. Because it's move 3 and attack Diala, so the Stormtrooper is going to attack now, and the Stormtrooper has a blue and green. Yep, blue and green against the white. Poor Diala. So hopefully something's gonna be good here. Oh, she rolled a blank. That is sucky. But she can use her foresight to get 1 strain, which she's definitely going to do the re-roll that blank because that's the worst she could get. Come on, baby. So avoid the surge. So that's 2 hits in the surge. And the Stormtroopers, that's going to be 3 hits on Diala. So Diala is still going to take some damage here. So 1, 2, 3. So she's at 11 for her damage. Wow, she gets rid of it and she gets it all back again. So that's going to be the first part of the Stormtrooper. So the second part of the Stormtrooper, you look, it's move 2 to reposition 4. So go into the app view here. Move 2 to reposition 4. He can't do it. Well, wait a minute. It's going to be 1, 2, but that's still not going to work. So he's going to have to be move 6 to reposition 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that Stormtrooper is done. And that's damage on that Stormtrooper. So the second Stormtrooper again now is going to move 3 to attack Diala. So that's going to be 1, 2, just like before, 3. And it's going to attack Diala. Diala can't use her foresight again because she already used it. So let's go to the dice box. Stormtroopers and Diala. All right, Diala, get your X-Men symbol. You feel like an X-Men, right? Nope. Gets rid of one hit though, which is good. So 2 hits on Diala. This is going to put Diala in some pretty bad damage. So that's 10, 11, 12, 13 hits. She's a 15, so she's 2 away from being wounded again. And then can't do the move 2 to reposition. So he's going to have to move to 4 or the 6 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that ends the Stormtrooper's activation. This is tough. All right, so now it is Biv's turn. Because then it's going to be Biv and then Diala. Diala got to try to heal again, and Biv don't really need to heal, but I'd rather him heal first, because let's check the line of sight here for Biv. So if he attacked that way, that's going to be 1, 2. So he can definitely hit either 2 of the Stormtroopers, but here, yeah, he could attack the Probe Droid too. Should we get rid of the Probe Droid first or the Stormtroopers? The Probe Droid gives too much damage off, so I think he's going to concentrate his firepower over to the Probe Droid. Should he move range of 2 or should he stay there? He's just going to stay there, and he's going to attack him with his repeating blaster. Should he, now his activation, he may move up to do the 2 attacks. That could help more. Yeah, he's going to go 2 movement points. Actually, no, just 1 movement point, because he's still able to see to get the Probe Droid. And he's going to use his close and personal, which will give him 2 strain. Oh, that's not a good well, he's still got more movement left, because he's don't want to get more damage than what he already does from that Probe Droid, because a Probe Droid is very dangerous. So it's a red and yellow die first off, so red, yellow against the black. And let's see. Red and yellow against the black. So those 2 are black, but he's got a surge, and can't do the surge except for to get rid of one of his strain. So he's getting rid of one of his strain, so that was the first attack. But it's still his first action. He was going to attack with his blue and red to try to hit the Probe Droid. That's 4. That was a better roll. No surges, but it does hit the Probe Droid for 2, which he'll take for sure, because there's nothing wrong with that. So that's 1, 2 on the Probe Droid for that. So that is his first activation. Now, his second activation, should he try to heal some, or should he move? Or no, he moved already, so he can only move, because he moved up 1. He's got 3 more movement points. He's gonna go 1, 2, 3. He's gonna go there. And that ends Biv's activation. So back to the app. And let's go, end your activation. And now it's on to Diala's last activation. Now, the Probe Droid has a health of 5. Now, Diala can move up there. She's got to start healing, though, too, because she's got 13 damage onto her. She only needs to be 2 away, but if she don't heal, she could die from that Probe Droid. So her first action is definitely going to heal. She has endurance of 5. She got 1 strain, so she gets rid of 1 of these, so it leaves her to go back down. So it's 1, 2, 3. I'm just grabbing these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know you can't see this, it's off camera, but that's 3 minus 4, so she gets rid of 1 more. So therefore she is down to, she healed enough, so she is right now at 9 for her damage that she's taken. So that's not too bad. And what is she going to do now? Because she healed for the first thing. She can't really attack with her plasteel staff because it only has reach of up to 2. Maybe she should just heal more because she can't really do anything else. Yeah, she's going to heal more. Why not? So now she has 4 damage onto her, and that ends her activation. So let's click on that and go there. Why isn't this defeat? Yes, defeat. I keep forgetting that. Okay, leave me, Talcon rasps. I'm not the first rebel to fall to the Hoth. First rebel to fall on Hoth. If you don't find a ship, I won't be the last. You try to argue, but with her final words, the lieutenant reminds you of your destination. Get to Haven. Uh-oh. So I'm round 13, so therefore our lieutenant has died, and that's not a good thing. I should have clicked on that a long time ago. I apologize for that, but it didn't change the outcome because you're just dead regardless. Because dead is dead. Unless you're a zombie, then you're not dead. But anyhow, this is a different game. That's not Zombicide or anything like that. So, heroes. So Biv needs to heal, and he needs to do some attacking too as well. I don't know if Biv should go first though. He's got a double activation. He's at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He's got 11 damage on him. And he's got 1 strain too as well. So I'm not sure if Biv should activate, but he needs to heal. But the thing is the Pro Droid, if he's up next, he can go to Biv and do more damage to Biv, because Biv is hurting at 11 right now. So Biv is going to heal for 4. So he gets rid of the 1 strain he has. All right, I'm just grabbing the tokens here. And he loses 3. So 1, 2, 3. So Biv now is at 5, 6, 7, 8. So that was his first action, was 8. Now, you can see that Biv could probably shoot. You can't see because I don't have the camera up there. There we go. That probably works a little better. So you can see that Biv can try to take a shot at one of these guys if he wanted to, because you don't really need to heal anymore because he is got a good amount of health. And if Biv is here, he could also try to hit the Pro Droid, but that's really long. So 1, 2, 3 damage, 3 spaces, 1, 2, so 3 spaces too as well. Who is more dangerous? The Pro Droid is more dangerous. So maybe Biv is just going to stay where he is now and try to attack the Pro Droid. So he needs at least a range of 3, which probably is going to get it, but he has that ability though too, the close and personal. He's going to go up and he's going to try to slay that Pro Droid. So he's going to go 1, 2, and he's going to try to hit him. So first he's going to attack him. He gets 2 strain. I gotta remember that. And he's going to attack him with the yellow and red first. Remember, surges don't count in this part of the attack. So yellow and red. Oh, I forgot to roll the defense for the Pro Droid. 3 defense. So no surge, but he could take this surge to get rid of one of his strains. So he's back down to 1. And it does anything. Don't do anything though, because the Pro Droid rolled enough defense. So that's the first attack. Second attack is going to be the blue and red against the Pro Droid's black. And he hits him for 2 with this 2 surges. And he's got more than enough there for the range. So the surge for it's going to be +1 actions. That's all he gets, so you don't need that. So it blocks this. So again, he whiffs the second attack. So he's still got 2 more movement points though, because he only moved up 2. He was here, he went 1, 2, so he's going to go 1, 2, back again. Actually, I should probably have shown that right there. So that's going to be back again for 2, And that ends Biv's activation, well, his first activation, so let's go to the app. I bet it's going to be the Pro Droid that shows up now. Let's see. And it is, oh no, it's the Stormtroopers. He was lucky because that Pro Droid could have caused a lot of damage. So, Stormtroopers Bonus. After the group's activation, reinforce one defended figure from this group as close as possible to another figure in this group. What? Oh, after this group's activation, reinforce one defeated figure from this group as close as possible to another figure in this group. So they're going to get back the third one, the reinforcements. So that's not a good thing. So the first thing for that is move forward to attack Diala Pastil. So if we go to the view here, move forward to attack Diala. So if he's going first, he's going to go 1, 2, 3. That's all he really needs. And then he's going to attack Diala. And the Stormtrooper again has the blue and green. And Diala has the white. So she has the forceful thing that she could do here, because she didn't activate yet. So let's go to the dice box. Get your X-Men. So, but gets rid of the surge, but there's no surge to get rid of, but one block. So 2 hits for Diala. And she's just going to suck it up. She's not going to use that ability yet. So she's the 6 damage now. All right, that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. The next thing is move 2 to reposition 4. So let's take a look at where the Stormtrooper is. So move 2, so that'd be 1, 2 right here. Reposition 4. That's not enough. Can't do that. Then it's going to be move 6 to reposition 4. They've been doing this a lot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back to where he started. So the second one is going to move forward to attack Diala. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3. Don't have to move anymore. So again, Diala is getting shot in the face yet again. So Diala gets her white dice. Stormtroopers, blue and green. Dice box time. Oh, so that's 3 hits. She gets 1 block and an evade, so that'll be 2 hits. So Diala's she's going to suck it up too as well yet again. You know, she's at 6, 7, 8 damage onto Diala. That's not too bad. So, you know, that's going to be it for that. And then if we go back, and the Stormtrooper is going to move 2 to reposition 4. So 1, 2, that's 1, 2, 3, can't do that, but move 6 to reposition 4, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 5, 6, then it's going to be 1, 2, 3, no, it's got to go here. So the Stormtrooper went there. Now, at the end of the turn, they do have another reinforcement coming in, which is a horrible thing because of that special bonus that was given, because I don't like that bonus at all. So, there's the other Stormtrooper. I'm back, boys. Did you miss me? Yeah, did you miss? He's like a 3 Stooges. Yep, because there's 3 of them, right? 3 Stooges. But now, that ends the activation of the Stormtroopers. So, let's go to there, go to finish. And now we're on to the heroes. So, Diala may get some revenge here, but she needs to go to the Pro Droid though, because she wants to go up and get that supply crate. And she's at 5, 6, 7, 8 health right now, or 8 damage. I'm thinking that's what she might do, is just go there, use her special precise strike, and try to destroy this Pro Droid that's left. So let's go to there, and you can see that the Pro Droid is just waiting and waiting and waiting. So Diala's going to go 1, 2, and attack. She's still got 2 more movements. So now she's going to suffer her 2 strain and gets rid of the black dice for the defense dice of the probe droid, and she's attacking him. Ooh, she don't really have to move that far, really, because she has reach 2. So I'm just going back there, and she's going to attack. And that attack is her yellow and her green. And let's go to the dice box. No defense for the probe droid. Oh, 3 hits. Yeah, baby. And again, this is still considered range, or not range, a melee attack. So she would have range regardless. So that is 3 hits on that probe droid. The probe droid has health 5, has 2 damage. So that probe droid, Diala, has just taken that probe droid out. Just like that. Boom. Probe droid is gonzo. And that was her first activation. So her second activation, she may do a heal where she's at because she wants to get up here again. But she still has 3 movements. So 1, 2, 3 movement. And her second activation is, I think she might just, no, she moved up to, she attacked, and she finished her move. So that is her, she's done. I can't go any further with her. So let's go back to the app view, and let's go and say Diala, ended her activation. Now we are on to the probe droid. Oh crap. So I forgot about the probe droid. Why did I do this? Let's go to defeat the probe droid. I'm always forgetting this. So it don't matter, the Stormtrooper is done. So now it is on to Davith. And Davith, as you can see, if we go to the app view here, that he is adjacent, so he can attack either one of them Stormtroopers. This Stormtrooper has got 1 damage onto him. Well, Davith is, he can go 1, 2. Yeah, he can see him because you can see the line of sight thing. So corner, that's 1 corner, and that's 2. So definitely can be able to see that. So Davith is going to whack that Stormtrooper with his heirloom blade, dagger I should say. So it's yellow and green against the black defense dice. So let's do this. 1 defense, but 3 hits. So 2 hits for that stinking Stormtrooper. So I'm going to place them there. Let's go back so you can see. There we go. I'm just going to fix them just so we know, keep track. All right. That's Davith's first. Second thing Davith is going to do is yet again attack that Stormtrooper because he's smelling the defeat of that Stormtrooper. I wonder if he should do something else. No, he's just going to attack him again. Because I was thinking if he attacked the other Stormtrooper, but he's not in range anyhow, so. Whoops. So that's 2 hits. Get rid of the surge, but that's 2 more hits on that Stormtrooper. So that Stormtrooper is Gabayo because he had 3 health. Woo-hoo! Now watch him get back again when it comes to the Stormtrooper's next turn. So that ends Davith's activations. Let's go to Davith and end activation. Now Biv, it's Biv's turn. What is Biv gonna do here, I wonder? Mama, Bibby Poe, what you gonna do, Bibby Poe? Should he just stay where he is and just shoot? So he's on the second activation, so he can use his special ability again, which I'm thinking he might do. He's gonna suffer 2 strain. And he's going to go. That's 2 movement. He's going to hit this Stormtrooper. So he gets the yellow. I keep forgetting how many dice it's the yellow and red he gets. Yellow and red against the black Stormtrooper defense because he's using his close and personal. Right. So 1 defense for the Stormtrooper, 3 hits, so 2 hits on that Stormtrooper, so the Stormtrooper takes 2, so he's getting pretty damaged. You can see there that Stormtrooper's got 2, that Stormtrooper got 1. So that is, he moved and he attacked, so he's got 2 more movements. One. No, he's gonna go 1 here, and he's not gonna move anymore. He's gonna be done, just like that. So that ends his activation. Let's go to the FU. And end the activation. Round 14. Okay, so before I do anything else with this, I think Dialas should activate to go and get the that token, because if you look, it's a little dark view. I kind of like, I don't use the overhead view that much because it is kind of dark. It's just I have to zoom in so much, and then the light just kind of goes from it when you do that. But you can see Diala is here, and she only has 2 to pick this up, so she can move 2, pick it up, and then from there, that's a better, you can see more clear there. So yeah, Diala's gonna go 1, 2, and she's gonna pick this up, and she's gonna get a supply card. I hope it's gonna be a supply card. We have to go to the app and say, clicking this up, and useful equipment glints from the unfortunately frozen trooper's belt. Our hero can interact, so yes, I'm interacting. You find some useful supplies in the crate. You gain 2 med packs. You gain 25 credits. Sweet! So we got 3 med packs right now, which is good. We can use between missions. So that was her. She moved 2. She did the interacting. She's going to move back 2. Because if you look, that she can't really, because of this dotted line is going all around. So because of this, that she can't really pass through here because it's impassable terrain. And right there is impassable too as well. So she just moved back 2 like that, and then we're going to end her activation. All right, so now it is the only 2 Stormtroopers left. What's the bonus? After the group activates reinforced, well, oh, so it's going to be back again. Like, really? Move forward to attack the healthiest rebel that suffers the least amount. So the least amount is actually Davith. So Stormtrooper is going to go 1, 2. That's all he has to move because he wants to make room for his other brother to come up to attack. So poor Davith's getting attacked, and he has a really, really bad defense. Stormtroopers get the blue and green. Blue, green. Let's go to the dice box. So avoid the surge and a hit. So it's just 2 hits on Davith. So Davith takes 2 more hits, which brings him to 6 because he was at 4. So that's 6 hits for Davith this time. And now the Stormtrooper's second thing is to move 2 to reposition 4. So you can go 1, 2 to reposition 4. So that's Stormtrooper's done. Next Stormtrooper is going to move up 2. That's all he has to do to attack. Don't even have to move, to be honest, because he can just stay there and shoot. But he wants to get as close as possible to shoot. So right there in the face, so Davith gets to block again. I didn't even show that. Jeez. So there we go. Stormtrooper moved here. This one moved up to shoot Davith in the face. And hopefully, just hopefully, nothing's going to happen here. So dice box view. No hits, but 2 surges, and it blocks 1 surge. So looking at the Stormtrooper's card, first surge is a +1, but that would block 1. Second surge is +2 accuracy. Don't need it. So nothing happens to Davith. Davith is lucky. So then the next Stormtrooper has to move 2 to reposition 4. So it's going to be, if he moves there, that's not going to work. So the next thing is going to be move 6 to reposition 4. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reposition 4. That's all he has to move is there. So they kind of ran away because they know that they're very close to being defeated. But the end of the activation, they get yet another Stormtrooper that shows up, and it is fresh. Let's show that view so you can see the Stormtrooper. There's the 3 of them. They're fresh again. Horrible, horrible, horrible. But then we're going to end Stormtrooper's activation. We're on to the heroes. So all the heroes are fresh to activate. So potentially they should be able to at least kill 2 of those Stormtroopers, I'm hoping. So I'm not going to move Diala first because she's kind of far away. But Davith's got 6, Biv got 5, 6, 7, 8, and 3 strain. I had to get rid of that strain on Biv, but maybe not yet. Because he can take 1 more strain. What am I going to do here? You know what? Biv's going to go first. And what is Biv going to do here? Biv. He's going to first rest, so he gets rid of 1, 2, 3 strain and 1 damage because his endurance is 4. So that's his first action. His second action is going to be the same thing, which he's just going to rest again. Or should he rest again? No, I'm not going to rest again. Why? Why not? He is going to move. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Just because he's getting closer, they're just going to keep running back and keep adding reinforcements. So he just wants to try to end as quick as possible. So that ends Biv's activation. So if we go to the app again, oh, dice box, there it is. And we're going to end. And now it's Davith's got 2 activations. I thought that they were all fresh, but hey. So now Davith's turn. So Davith's got 6 health, or 6 damage. He's okay. So Davith is going to move to get close enough. Now he can shoot with his D8-17. Don't have to get super close, but he's going to go 1, 2, and that's 2 away from him. Should he go up? No, he's going to stay there, and he's going to attack him with his D8-17, which is going to be the green and yellow, against the black defense of the Stormtrooper. Let's see. Stormtrooper got 2 blocks, and Davith didn't even get 1 hit. But the surge for that is +2 accuracy. Didn't need it. But he's got a +1 damage and pierce 1. So that would be 1 hit because he got a pierce 1, block 1, and +1 damage because that was that. So he gets 1 hit onto the Stormtrooper. So that's not too bad because if you look, that Stormtrooper now has 2 damage. So Davith moved up 2. Now he has 2 more movement left. Should he move or should he just say, you know what, I'm staying where I am. I'm going to heal. And that's what he's going to do. He's just going to heal for his second action. So he only has 2 damage on him now, which is good. And that ends Davith's first activation. So let's go. Deal. And now he has 1 more activation. He's going to stay where he is, and he's going to shoot that Stormtrooper in the face yet again. Dice box. Stormtrooper block 2. Davith rolls. Same thing again. He's got his range, but 2 surges. And we all know with the 2 surges, you don't need the accuracy because he got enough. So he's going to hit the Stormtrooper for 1. And that means that Stormtrooper with the third hit is gonzo because they only have 3 health each. So that Stormtrooper is done. Now there's only 2 Stormtroopers left, but yet again, the Stormtroopers are going to get back up again. So let's go to the app and let's end David's activation. We're taking a long time. There's going to be some kind of environmental thing that's going to happen. I can see it happening soon because we're in icy tunnels, so the environmental is not as bad, but it's still bad. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So now we're on the hero's activation. They don't really need to heal anything, but Davith is eyeing them down, and so is Biv. We're like, we got to finish this, and we got to finish it fast. So Biv is going to activate first, and he is going to take his 2 strain to do the close and personal, but he's going to move. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's going to attack the wounded Stormtrooper, which I'm going to show you right now because I wasn't on it. So he was here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and he was going to attack that Stormtrooper, and he's going to do a red and yellow first. So he's got his red and his yellow because he's using close and personal, and it is 1 yellow die and 1 red die. But again, no surges affected here, so dice box. So 1 block, but that's 2 hits, and he already has 2, so that Stormtrooper is dead. Good job, Bivy. Now he gets to do his second attack, which is range, and he's right here anyhow. Kill the Stormtrooper, so he's right here anyhow. So now he's going to attack him with a range attack. And his range attack is a blue and red against the black of the Stormtroopers for defense. So this is a fresh Stormtrooper. Biv could potentially kill him and just end it all because that would be great. So Biv, you're going to die. Let's go to dice box. Here goes. 2 blocks. Oh, but look at the hits. This is awesome. 3 hits. Guess what? That Stormtrooper, if we go back here, let's go to this one. And it has health of 3. Blah! He's dead. He just killed him. Biv just killed him because he's so powerful and he's a tank. He's just bam. Just like that. And he had all his maximum movement, so his activation is done. So let's go back to the app view here. I'm interested to see what it's going to say. Click on this, and he is defeated. Whoa. Uh-oh. Despite the cathodic battle, you're beginning to understand the caves. The indicated path is unavailable. Oh. Okay, so that way is unavailable. Is there any other ones that is? No, it's just that one. Ooh. The air is slightly more breathable here. Hopefully, one of these paths lead to the Echo Base. Objective updated. Choose a path to explore. So I just have to choose a path to explore. I don't have to move them up there. I just have to choose one now. Oh, I don't know which one to go. Let's go here. While a rebel is in one of these highlighted spaces, select Explore to explore this path. All right, but Biv can't move any further, so we're just going to leave it there in the app view so that we can go to the board because I'm going to end Biv's activation first. The bitter cold is even present. Keep on moving to stay warm. I know that. But now it's Davith's. And let's go to the app here for Davith. And now, not the app, but the camera view. So Davith is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And now he's going to do the exploring. So let's go back to the app view. I really hope I picked the right to the Echo Base. Oh, please, please, please. Escape from Hoth. You finally feel a warmth draft ahead. Clear the map. Oh, 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 oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, but it don't mean that I escaped. It just means to clear the map. So let's click on continue. Oh, we got another board here. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video, set everything up, go through it. There's more people that we have to, more Imperial we have to fight or anything, and then we'll start it. So I hope this should be the end because we feel the warmth to escape Hoth. So this is the last piece of the map that we have to go through. This mission has been our second mission for escape Hoth, or return to Hoth, I should say, and this is the longest and hardest of all so far. So I'm gonna stop the video right there and we will be back when I'm all done setting up. The board is all set up. Now we have a new objective too as well, and I have to say there's some pretty menacing looking Imperials here in this. Could be potentially the final stand, but let's read what it tells us first. "Sir, they're here," the captain shouts. "How lucky," the general mockingly responds. "You didn't need to search the caves after all. Blast them!" Despite the general's nonchalance, you keep your focus on the nearby prepared shuttle. Objective update, survive 2 rounds. And that is what we have to do to survive the 2 rounds. And let's just take another look at what the board looks like here. So yeah, it's a little bit of popular. You can see there's the door, and then you have 1, 2, 3 snowtroopers. You have a regular Wampa. You also have this here is the regular probe droid. You have an elite. Is the elite? Yes, that's the elite probe droid right there. And all of the heroes are just kind of, they're in their spot, ready to go. And also too as well, if you look here, this here is General Sauron. He's the leader. So he's the one that was calling the shots this whole time into the caverns. And all what we have to do, hopefully, and when I say all, I don't mean like that's it, it's going to be easy, is survive 2 rounds. So hopefully we are going to be able to survive 2 rounds. But before we do, now I'm going to go to the app view and we're going to click on continue. And you can see round 16, we have fresh, but we don't have any support now. And I may see if I can't click on med packs. The reason why is because you do that between missions. And we know that now between the other mission I did upgrade, so I forgot to mention that. But anyhow, after this mission, if they tend to survive, then hopefully we're going to be able to heal. Because right now, Davith is at 2 for wounds, Diala Pastil is at 7 for wounds, and Biv is at 6 for wounds. Diala and Biv both have 2 strain too as well. So I'm hoping that things will happen. But you can see here it says, would you like to use a med pack to recover 5? Again, I have to survive 2 rounds, so I'm going to click on confirm. -1 med pack, so I'm healing Diala for 5. So now she only has 3. I thought that you could only do this in between missions, but apparently you can do it during the mission too as well. Now I have 4 med packs. I'm going to confirm because I am going to heal Biv too as well. So now Diala's at 3 wounds, Biv is at 2, and Davith is at 2. So that's it. We don't have to heal anymore. We're just going to have to start trying to make a way to kill the Imperials. And if not kill, just survive 2 rounds, and that's probably the best thing to do. Now, we all know that the probe droids are dangerous, but the elite probe droids are even worse because they, for their attack, they get a blue and 2 yellow. And for General Sauron, we never encountered him before, but he has a blue and a yellow to attack, and his health is 7. Our regular snowtroopers, we've encountered them before. They're a little bit of a pain. Probe droid regular is 5 health, and the Wampa's regular is 9 health. So, you know, we may survive. I hope we are going to survive because I don't want to die. But we are on to the first activation of our heroes. Now we have to try to play this out properly. And you can see too as well as there's one supply crate right here that Davith is right by, and there's another supply crate by the general. So I think we need to try to grab these supply crates because it may get something good. So I think I'm going to activate Davith first. He actually, there's a black line I noticed, so Davith can't even do that. He has to go around one way or another to get that supply crate. Lovely. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate Biv first. So Biv is going, and the reason why, because I want to get kind of in between the two, because then he could get stressed out by gaining 2 strain and do the performing of the 2 attacks. He don't necessarily have to attack the same one twice. So if he killed him, then he could concentrate on the other snowtrooper, and I'm thinking that might be a good idea to do, because remember, this guy right here is the elite. I'm just looking at the number that is kind of on the bottom. It's a 3, which makes it kind of handy because then I have my cards, which you can see they're not, you can only see the tips of them right here, but the number 3 is the elite. And the elite is a very scary pro droid. Or maybe we should concentrate, get rid of this guy first, and then try to work away as a group. Because, I don't know, separation is a good thing to do. Yeah, you know what, that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to concentrate and kill him, all of us first. Because all we got to do is survive 2 rounds, so hopefully that'll work. So Biv is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's going to attack him, but he's going to get strained for 2. So now he's at his max endurance of 4, and now he's able to use his red and yellow, and then he's attacked with the range. So first off, we're going to do the red and yellow against the elite pro droid's defense of a black. So let's go to the dice box. There we go. 2 blocks, so it blocks this one. No surge, unfortunately, but it does hit the elite pro droid for 1. And that is a good thing so far because, you know, the elite pro droid's health is 7. So now it's 6. So for his second attack, he's using his range 1, which is a blue one and a red one. And he's going to attack the pro droid. Oh, look, just 1 defense, so that's 2 more hits. And he's got a surge. And we all know the surge is just an accuracy, but he's going to take that surge instead. And because you don't need the accuracy because he's up close enough, he's going to lose 1 of the surge, so he's down to 3 strain. But he does, the pro droid does take 2 more damage because, you know, we got to try to knock them down as fast as possible. So that's 2 damage on the pro droid. You can see right there, and that ends Bib's first activation. Now he could attack him with his repeating blaster again, but the thing is he can't do the same special move, which is the close and personal. So should Biv attack again, or should he move? Because he's only got 2 health, 2 damage, you see. So Biv's kind of like a tank. So I think he's going to stay where he's going to attack him with his blue and red again for his repeating blaster to try to destroy that pro droid. So let's go back to the dice box. All right, block 2, no surges, so another one goes through though. So therefore, the pro droid got 4 hits already onto him, 4 out of the 7. So that was a pretty good round for Biv, I have to say. So let's go to the app, and Biv is in. And who's going to go first here? This is like very scary. General Sauron goes first. Now I'm thinking General Sauron is going to just keep calling in reinforcements if we don't take him out. So because he came up first, my plan first was to go and attack the pro droid with everybody and then just kind of go through that way. But if General Sauron keeps calling in reinforcements, then we may have to kind of divert and go to attack General Sauron as much as possible. We'll see. So, General Sauron's bonus. When a pro droid attacks during this activation, it uses the figure's surge ability and priority. So the surge ability, it uses this figure's surge ability and priority. So he would use General Sauron's surge ability and the priority instead. I'm thinking that's what it is, because if you look at, let's look at the priority for General Sauron. Focus, stun, and one hit. Okay, so anyhow, first thing is a pro droid, regular or elite, interrupts to attack the closest, healthiest hero. So therefore the elite is going to attack poor Biv, because you can see there that because Biv went in and attacked the pro droid, so now he's going to attack Biv, because Biv is between the healthiest, and so is Davith. But Davith don't got any strain, so technically Davith is the most healthiest instead of Biv. Interesting. So if we go back to the app, having said that, so he don't attack, he don't move, he's just going to attack the closest healthy, not healthiest, healthy hero. So it is going to be Biv. I don't like that, because Biv is right next to him. So yeah, dice box. So the elite pro droid, which is horrible for attacking because it's so powerful, he gets a blue and 2 yellow, and Biv gets a black defense dice. Come on, Biv. Bivy Biv. Blocks 2. Oh, look, that's only 1 hit. But if you look at the app here, where it does tell you when a pro droid attacks during this action, it uses this figure's surge ability and priority. So instead of using a pro droid surge ability, we're going to use this. So Biv rolled 2 blocks, so he blocks the 1 hit, and then the pro droid is going to become focused for the next turn, which is very dangerous because it just adds an extra dice to the pro droid. And then it's going to be a stun and 1 hit, because that was 1 surge gone, and the next one's going to be stunned. So Biv is going to be stunned. That's very bad, because Biv don't really need to be stunned right now. But anyhow, that ends the first attack. Now the second one is a different pro droid, regular elite, interrupts healthy hero. Interrupts healthy hero. But you don't have to interrupt anybody because they're not doing nothing. Then the third one is move 3 to attack the closest, healthiest hero. So now it's not the pro droid that's going to move to attack the healthiest hero. It is going to be General Sauron. But if we go back to the view and see if he can move 3 to attack. So General Sauron is here. So you'd have to go like 1, 2, 3. And if he's here, I'm wondering if he has range, or not range, but accuracy. Hit him there. And there, yeah, so he could attack Biv too. This is not good. So he can do that, so he's going to go 1, 2, 3, and he's a range of 1, 2 away, because if you see the corner, you can get Biv there, and you can get Biv there, so he's definitely in line of sight. So now he is going to attack. General Sauron is going to attack, or Sauron, I don't know. Anyhow, the general. So he attacks him with a yellow and a blue, and Biv gets the black dice. So hopefully, because this is 2 attacks right on Biv right away. This is bad, but you know, Biv is still good because he was able to block that, but he does have the stunned ability, the stunned harmful condition on, which is you cannot attack or voluntarily exit your space. So, oh, Biv definitely blocks that, but 1 hit, so it blocks it, but there's a surge. And if we look at the app here for the surge ability, is then Sauron, or General Sauron, gets focused. So that's 2 focuses right there, and that's going to add an extra attack dice for the general too. And I'm just kind of stumbling because I'm trying to find my focus tokens here, because I had 1, but there's the other one now. Because the probe droid is focused, now General Sauron is focused, so we'll just place that on him right there. All right, so that ends his activation. Finished. Now we're back onto the hero's activation. Now you can see everything that I've done here. So you can see focused, stunned, focused. And now it is going to be Davith or Diala. Now the general is closer, and the general has 7 health. And again, I don't like that general one bit. So I'm thinking Davith is going to go up close because he's going to be able to hit him twice, hopefully. So Davith is going to go 1, 2, 3, and he's definitely able to see to hit the general now where Davith is. I don't know if you can tell from that angle, but like you can see right here. Let me try the other angle. Yeah, you can see better here. So he's definitely able, he's in range. So now Davith is going to attack, and he's going to use his heirloom blade, black defense for the general, and Davith attacks with the yellow and green. Let's go to the dice box. All right, 1 block, so that blocks, but it's still 1 hit because of surge value, so therefore the general takes 1 damage. Whoops. There we go. So general takes 1 damage. You can see right there, which is great. And now that is Davith's. Davith moved. He went 1, 2, 3, so he can move 1 more time. You know, he's going to stay there just to help a little bit more cover from poor Biv there. So that's going to end Davith's first activation. So let's go back to the app here, and Davith goes end activation. So now it's going to be the Wampa regular. Hunger pangs. Gain +1 surge. After attacking this figure, recovers 2. But he don't have any damage on him yet, so he's not going to recover anything, but he still gets the +1 surge. So first thing, move 5 to engage as many non-Wampa figures, including Imperial figures, as possible, minimum 1. Then attack the non-Wampa figure with the least health remaining. And I think the Wampa ignores, if I'm not mistaken, ignores the difficult terrain. Yeah, difficult terrain, it does remove that, that's right. Because if we click on this here, ignore the hunger ability and habitat keyword on this group's card. Hunger ability, but it's telling me, I'm just doing what the app tells me. So yep, he ignores difficult terrain to go up. All right, so let's just go to a view here. And he's gonna move 5. So he's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that brings him between both Diala and the Elite Pro Droid. as many non-Wampa figures, then attack the non-Wampa figure with the least health remaining. Least health remaining. That didn't kind of work out good because let me do this again, because that means that the owl is going to get hit. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The least health remaining, that's right. So how much health remaining does the Elite Probe Droid have? Okay, so it's 7 health, but it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, so 3 health remaining, and the owl has a lot more than 3 health remaining, so it is going to attack the Probe Droid Elite. This is awesome. So the Probe Droid is going to defend with the black die, and the Wampa regular, which he's kind of working on our side right now, which is surprising. It's 2 red dice for the attack. Hopefully something's going to happen here. Let's go to the dice box, and we're going to see if that Wampa Elite is going to take out the Wampa regular is going to take out the Elite Probe Droid for us. So avoids the surge, but 3 hits go through. So that's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7, and the Elite Probe Droid's health is 7. So let's go to here. This is awesome because now this Elite Probe Droid, gone, bye-bye. He's like, and it short circuits, and that's it. It's just the Probe Droid's done. So that Wampa completely just obliterated that Probe Droid with that hit, because that Wampa is super powerful, as we've seen before with the other encounters. I'm not liking the Wampa, but rather to fight the Wampa than probably like the Rancor, but the Rancor is not in Hoth that I know of, but they could just throw it in for some reason or another. Whoa, that Wampa's power is incredible. It just completely took out that Probe Droid. I know the Probe Droid had some damage on it already, but still, like the Wampa just swipe and the Probe Droid was done for. The Wampas are super scary. So next episode, I really do hope that we're going to be able to either sidestep the Wampa and let him just go to town on all the other Imperials, or are we just going to get brave enough and take on that Wampa? Who knows? You're going to have to tune in next time for the next episode and find out what happens. So until next time, Board Game Maniacs, I'll see you in the stars. I'll see you on Hoth in the icy caves to fight that Wampa. And remember, be a maniac. Boom.
Hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to keep up to date with Board Game Maniacs, click on the like and subscribe button to be notified when more videos come available. If you want to become an official sponsor of Board Game Maniacs, go to patreon.com/BoardGameManiacs. Or you can go to streamlabs.com/BoardGameManiacs1. That's right, and you can donate to help keep the lights on, keep food in our bellies, and play more games. We'll purchase more games, more equipment to make Board Game Maniacs evolve and get bigger and larger. Because of you, the viewers, I thank you from the bottom of my toes to the top of my head for all of your support. And until next time, Board Game Maniacs, be a maniac.